Like, there's just no realistic way to rely on passive TP regen until very late in the game.
Your brothers, no doubt about it. Look at the way you both vex me.
Stop it, Rideau!
Are you his brother or his mommy? Luger! Last chance, Agent. Retrieve the waymarker and return to headquarters now. Smart move. You get to live. I'm so sorry.
Luger.
You're coming with us.
She's totally unintimidated, as everyone should be when Ivor threatens him.
So we're in a...
Our kitty.
Nice one.
It returned. I might set it back there because it got like nothing.
In a different dimension? You have got to be kidding me.
Mr. Bakor has been expecting you.
Hey! Say, have you heard anything from Julius?
Nova, I've told you that's classified.
I'm off the clock. Just a question between friends.
Knowing Julius, he'll be fine.
Of course, you're right. He's your big brother after all. More than that, he practically raised you. You going to be okay?
If you forgave a certain ridiculous debt, it would be a little better, Nova.
Glasses guy is okay?
You just have the option to say to Nova, my life sucks and you're a part of it.
Excellent work, Luger. You've gone above and beyond the call of duty. You must be proud of your talented brother.
That's enough. Don't go praising him for this.
You got that right. Doing a good job meant destroying my world.
They told me about you. What was your name again?
Mila, the former Maxwell.
You're serious?
Pretty skeptical for a destroyer of worlds.
Not because we want to. We do it to protect the Prime Dimension. Also, we do it to reach the land of Canaan.
Canaan, the throne of the great spirit of the void, Origin, guarded by Kronos.
You were serious about the Maxwell thing. I can see that now.
Just something I heard from my sister.
Then your sister is a very well-informed woman. Legend has it, Origin will grant the wish of the first human who comes before him to plead their case.
Beasley!
That was the pact made eons ago between humanity and spirits. The three primordial spirits.
The three were Maxwell, Kronos, and the great spirit of the void, Origin.
The pact came to be known as Origin's Trial.
Present yourself to the spirit of the void, and any wish may be granted.
That's Beasley affection, isn't it?
Yes, the void gave birth to the whole of creation. Its great spirit, Origin, rules over all of his kind. A being so powerful could surely grant anything and everything.
Why did they agree to such a pact?
To test us. To test our strength, our will, our ambition. Or so some believe. Perhaps they just find enjoyment in watching humanity struggle and suffer.
The great spirits wouldn't do that.
No, they bear no love for us.
She was an essential cog in my machine.
You may be right. The scions of Kresnik have waged war amongst themselves for centuries, each one hoping to reach Canaan first. At times, father against son.
And occasionally, brother against brother.
Somebody get to the point already!
Ditto that, guys. I mean, we have the Waymarker after all. Let's just hightail it to Canaan.
Would that it were that simple, but alas, it's not.
A single Waymarker won't get you to the land of Canaan. You'll need 5 in all. This is but the first, Maxwell's Temporal Blade.
The others are the Longdow's Dust, the Seafall Phantom's Eye, the Arc Sentinel's Heart, and... the final one is still a mystery.
Unfortunately, all of these items have fallen through the proverbial cracks in the prime dimension.
So we find them in the fractured ones, is that it?
Precisely. If a Waymarker exists in a fractured dimension, it would have to be the entity that differs the most from its original nature in this one.
In other words, the Waymarkers will always be divergence catalysts. And bringing the lost Waymarkers back into the prime dimension is the real mission of the agents.
Not everyone is suited for a mission of this nature. An agent must have a very specific power to carry matter from a fractured dimension into the prime one.
Here at Spirius, we have a title for those who possess that ability. They are the Keys of Kresnik.
And by they, we mean you, Luger.
My power?
Yes, the same power that my agents have scoured the fractured dimensions to locate.
The other one is not L-Affection.
So why is Spirius trying to get to Canaan? What's your wish?
We will ask the Great Spirit Origin to nullify the existence of the fractured dimensions. Their numbers increase. We are no longer able to deal with them one by one.
Someone's hungry.
I can't help if my tummy's rumbly.
I'll arrange for refreshments.
Why don't you just have Luger whip us up something?
Huh? Are you suggesting that Luger's a good cook?
I guess he's okay. Mila too.
Well, someone had better feed this scrappy little thing before she passes out from hunger. Luger, I have no doubt you will reach the land of Canaan.
I'll do my best.
Good luck.
Ditto.
Luger, I never wanted this for you.
I'm really hungry. Let's go to Luger's already. You should come too.
If I must.
Are you walking?
This is a great point.
It's like, I want to go somewhere. How should I get there? I suggest teleportation.
Are you sure you're okay with having
He's
company
a
right
fan
now?
of teleportation.
I'll take the special.
You don't know what it is yet.
If it's the special, it's special.
You're in a good mood, huh, El?
Of course. Now we know how to get to the land of Canaan.
By destroying other worlds?
It is what it is. Sorry.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
Hey,
So what? You agree with her?
well,
Oh, my bouquet! Is it spicy?
I made it L style, not spicy style.
Who taught you how to make it L style, smarty pants? Anyway, let's dig in. This is L style.
Even to cook you depend on Spyrex.
Mila, about what you said before. The land of Canaan is where the Great Spirit Origin is, right? And he purifies our souls and subjects them to reincarnation?
Like I said, that's just what my sister told me.
It has been nearly 2 millennia, but time grows short. Origin cannot continue purifying souls much longer.
When the Spyrite Vault went haywire, it said something about soul contamination.
Error, soul contamination spreading.
I hope his VA was the highest paid VA.
Spyrite?
Dude here is a Spyrite genius.
If I can perfect Spyrite technology, we won't need Spyrix anymore.
A world without Spyrix.
Maybe our trouble with Spyrites is linked to the soul purification process. Even if it's not, if Canaan is so important that it will change the course of history, then it's somewhere I have to go. Mila!
You're coming with us, right? You and me and Jude and everybody.
I'll tag along for a while. Long enough to confirm my world's fate, and not a moment more.
Sorry, Luger. I guess they didn't like the special.
Elle is a great character. The least useful place, the second floor.
Yep.
Hey, a little help? What's the holdup? Don't forget, you need me. You know, the key thingy? That special power of yours is neat and all, but it needs me around, doesn't it? I'm not trying to be mean, but it's worthless without me, right?
I'm pretty sure R1 is L-affection. Yeah.
You're right.
You need my help, no ifs or buts. So, maybe you could come with me to Canaan.
Of course I will.
You're giving it back? Oh, I get it. It doesn't matter which one of us carries it, because we're a team now. Give me your pinky, okay? It's important. Daddy told me a promise isn't really a promise unless you pinky swear on it. You gotta promise me we're going to the land of Canaan together.
Okay.
You better.
That was a very long chapter.
It's, I mean, it's...
Yeah.
That is the longest chapter in the game.
Luger, good news! You're free to travel to Sapstrath Sea Haven. The payments keep rolling in, and everyone admires a man who pays his debts. Oh, right! That's one step closer to Canaan. Whoa, Al seems unusually fired up. There's nothing unusual about it. Maybe you've grown so old, so you forgot what it's like to be excited. Maybe you're right. I need to rediscover my passion. Ahem. Congratulations! You're cleared for Sapstrath Sea Haven! Woo!
You get the ability to be progressively meaner to Nova throughout the game if you so choose. There's a lot of side quests and such I think we can do here, right? And we have to pay a debt,
Yeah.
right?
We can pay debts for the next 2 chapters.
I swear, kids are such a hassle. Hey,
My
your
controller's
necktie
about
is
to die,
loose.
though.
You need to put more effort into your appearance. For heaven's sakes, you're an agent now.
How does this Mila even know what that means? Like, really?
What was it?
Hit select maybe?
Oh.
A world with no schism. And when humans use Spyrex, spirits don't die.
That's because Mila left us a whole bunch of mana.
Of course, we still have plenty of problems.
But it's a whole lot better than being at war.
Are you sure about that? What guarantee do you have that this world will be better off than it was with the schism?
Well...
I'm surprised to hear that coming from Maxwell.
Well, you shouldn't be. At least not from someone who never even considered this as a possibility.
Mila, there are no guarantees in this world or in any other world. It just means we have to work all the harder to ensure that things work out the way we hope.
Do what must be done?
That's what I've been taught.
Well, isn't this world's Lord Maxwell just an inspiration to everyone?
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't understand why they took that offer. We're gonna do someone's character story. It's gonna mess with that anyway.
Yeah.
I'm going to Canaan. I'm going to Canaan.
Well, aren't we in a good mood for no reason?
Wrong. I have plenty of reasons.
So what are they then?
Sorry, that's on a need-to-know basis. Isn't that right, Luger?
What's going on? Did something happen?
I bet L1's Elephantity.
Sorry, that's on a need-to-know.
Suit yourselves. As if I really care anyway. Talk about an annoying duo.
She figured out we're a duo.
Is that your little secret?
No, and strictly speaking, we're partners.
Well, now I know that secret too, don't I?
Hey, you tricked me, you meanie. This is why you can't get a partner.
Who asked you? I'd rather be alone anyway. I don't need your pity. What are you laughing about? Ow! You two really are annoying. Tipo sure is made of strange material.
What are you doing?
It's soft to the touch, but what exactly is it?
Don't look at that part!
Hey, cut that out! Tipo has certain secrets he wants to protect.
What kind of secrets?
You know, various kinds.
It wouldn't kill you to tell me some of them, you know.
Listen, Mila, Tipo is shy about his body.
The contents of half my body are highly classified. If it were to get out, we'd all be doomed.
You don't really understand him yourself, do you?
That's not true.
If you're so nosy, then why don't you tell us all what you're made of?
Me? I'm made of kindness and rainbows. Oh, come on. Nothing? Not even a smile? Now this is just embarrassing. Thanks for nothing.
So many skits.
This trip
Yep.
has been totally devoid of any romance.
Oh, Lady Elise has reached an age where she suddenly cares about such things.
Shut up, Alvin. You don't need to join in.
Go easy on him. Alvin has reached an age where he's suddenly desperate to fit in with us younger types.
It's only natural when you get older. Yeah, totally.
Maybe they're right.
What? I'm still young and spry. Luger, say something to the insolent women folk.
Something.
That joke's older than Rowan, you know. Maybe you're the one who's pushing middle age. Ah, Rolo. Only you and I understand the pain of male adulthood.
I mean, I would have said something. We need to restock.
Okay.
We might have more weaponry to buy. We have... what towns are over there? Sherrilton? Yeah,
Sherrilton and Sapstrath.
Sherrilton is probably the best place to shop.
Most likely.
Yeah, so we should probably go to the Sapstrath Sea Haven first. I'm gonna be right back though.
You gonna have some mutton? Nope, and now he's here. Actually. Saw High Road, Burmia Gorge. That's the other thing I should look at too.
Kitty sightings should be the first ones we knock out.
Yeah, I'm just looking at this. Oops.
Well, that dealt with a lot of stuff.
Crown feathers are going to be obnoxious.
What do we have to do for Hassel to Tally and Abyss again? That's going to be funny, because it's just fight and run, right?
Yep.
We might want to pick that up, just anything that involves
Pick what
killing
up?
monsters. I guess we're not
going to be... Yeah.
Still usually better just to have those things, but yeah. The branching save is because you get stuck in fractured dimensions. But now we are back in the prime dimension and we have brought Amila.
This is the Department of Liability Affairs. We've detected an outstanding debt on your account. I've sent an invoice. Please take care of it. Ha! What do you think? Did I sound like Vera? Dead-on impersonation, right?
Where's like the reaction command to that call to deliver a cutting remark?
Yeah, that one for crown feathers is, I don't know if we'll be able to get that quite yet, because you get crown feathers from enemies around here, but since we're not wanting to fight forced encounters, the other way to get crown feathers is from, once you get access to the royal hunting grounds, they're an item we can just pick up there.
Yeah, but that's the, we unlock that area for, recruiting Gaius, don't we? What button is it? No, it's not square, it's select. No, start.
What are you trying to do?
I just wanted my character. Is that so unreasonable? Oh yeah, and Elise should always be in the party for roaming exploration, but I wasn't thinking about it. Chicken Run is the best ability in the game. I'll get right on it.
How does running in circles sound? Hey, we got our whole elf.
I think there is an ore back there. But, you know, never-ending encounters. Yeah, there it is. As I remember, Sherrilton is really close.
It is, but while we're here, we should just go ahead and do this.
I would have popped in and picked up Elise. Because we're going to get several encounters in the Sapstrath Death, would I just know it?
Except for, see, we put the Sapstrath on the map, and then we just go to any town and grab Elise and then warp right back.
And yeah, we're going to have to set mappings at some point for all the characters for Revive, because Elise's AI won't put Revive on everyone on its own. You have to order it. But it's very important to keep Revive up on the whole party whenever Elise is available. It's the best move in the game. Elise is probably the best character in the game exclusively because she gets that move. She'd still be decent even without it, but she wouldn't be special, whereas the move's just ridiculous. In every Tales game it's in, really.
Auto Life is a ridiculous ability in every game it's in.
Well, I was watching a little your I Am Setsuna stuff. The fact that the auto life in that game wore off with time was kind of limiting.
Yeah. It was still really good, even with that. Yeah, if Revive had a, if Revive wore off after like 2 or 3 minutes, it would be.
There's a ore back there to your right. And it was at 30.
Yeah, if Revive wore off after like 2 or 3 minutes, it would still be really good. The fact that it doesn't wear off until you die, though, and then you just, you know, it wears off when it activates is pretty ridiculous.
And the fact that it triggers HP Surge and TP Surge.
So there are moments where it is a good strategy to intentionally get yourself killed while you have Revive on just to get your resources back.
It's not nearly as severe as it was in Xillia 1, because in Xillia 1, HP Surge and TP Surge were absolute full restores, and the battles were just slower paced, so, you know, the magnitude of what Revive was doing was just much greater. But it's still totally ludicrous.
Here we go.
Yeah, Chicken Run is incredible.
Yep.
I can't think of any JRPG ever made in which an ability that had a name like Chicken Run would be anything but incredible. Can you?
I think the word chicken in general is synonymous with greatness. Chicken knife is incredible.
That should be a weapon for Mila in this game.
Luger could have the chicken knives.
Wouldn't you prefer if he had the chicken hammer?
Chicken blaster.
Bring it on.
Agreed, Alvin.
I really do enjoy just how different of a person alternate Mila is from real Mila. That is a lot of ore we've gotten in a hurry.
Well, Mila needs it, so...
But Leia's profiting from it.
This is...
Let us link up to flee, Elise.
I mean, now you don't have to do it again. Maybe. You might have to do it again once you leave the town.
There's probably a lot of character quests open to us. And while this game has relatively few permanent missables, none of the stuff in the fractured dimensions in terms of, you know, like resources is that important. You can miss a few of the quests involving... There's missable quests that we need to do sometime in the next couple chapters. Though we tend to do every quest as soon as it comes up, you know?
Oh, we're gonna do all that stuff before the next chapter.
It's still really silly this version of me like does not have her correct outfit if you transfer fashion equipment.
We could give her some other random outfit to accentuate.
Give her the Xillia 1 outfit.
That would almost be somewhat appropriate.
But then when... In the long run, it's not a good idea. That's a good free item.
I didn't even...
A ruby.
What did we just pick up? Oh. Well, we have a couple of those types of
I mean, they're not really the greatest accessories in and of themselves, but they're expensive and they're used in a lot of crafting.
The elementals are really good, which is basically like...
We're at 99 rotten bones already.
A little bit of all those. That's rot.
Garbodor approves. By the way, to anyone watching, you have to understand, I don't know who your favorite Pokemon is, but it is worse than Garbodor.
What are you talking about? Garbodor's garbage.
And then what does that make their favorite Pokemon? Though I will admit, trolling people with Jump Left brings a smile to my face.
Did you expect any less from me?
I have great expectations of you, Mila. And every time you learn an art, it brings a smile to my face.
That is such a great name for an item that we put in.
Here, L, carry this. We're good people. Elise has really gone through a lot of character development, though. The Elise Xillia 1 would have given that item to Leia. The Elise Xillia 2 would give it to Alvin. And the Ludger of any world would use that item to make an omelet. Which actually sounds pretty good. I would eat it.
A bee omelet? I'm not sure. I mean, honey?
You saw we just got a wild bird egg, right?
Oh! Oh, you were talking about that.
What, that item?
Talking about the bee's nest.
Try to keep up.
That. Most descriptive word in the English language.
I mean, I said it right after you picked up an item. I was giving you credit and assuming that you were intentionally not getting it, you know. And then it became clear to me that that wasn't what was going on. Somewhere Beasley is frowning at you.
There should be a bee-type enemy like that with Beasley's face on it, and it's just called Beasley with a bunch of E's.
The Beasley Bakura, right?
Beasley Bakura. It's the Bakura.
Or it could just use Beasley's character model and animate like a Bakura.
That would be pretty incredible. If you did a model, someone should create that. If someone has a modded PS3, they should just do a model swap with Beasley and a Bakura, and create Beasley Bakura.
It would probably only work one way. Like, you could probably force the Bakura's animations onto Beasley. If you tried to force Beasley's animations onto the Bakura, you would probably have some instability because it does not have enough bones for that.
Well, I would imagine a Bakura would be really susceptible to putting anything on it, though. He probably wouldn't have his arms at his side in the shape of a Bakura. He'd probably, like, be T-posed.
Well, yeah, you could put the Bakura's
like
animations on probably anything because it probably has like 8 bones or something, you know, one for each corner.
It probably has none. They probably just animated the model to just.
But Beasley's character model is, I mean, it's a nice suit and everything. Did you go in that hole in the left wall?
Thought I did. Well, I didn't. Wish I hadn't.
In a way, we both won. I won because I found something you missed. You won because it was something worth missing. That sound you made is very similar to the sound that an enemy in this game would make. Tipo is everyone's friend. Where are the elite monsters we have to fight, by the way?
Burmia Gorge in Risol High Road?
Risol High Road's an interesting place for one to just show up, given how long we've had access to it. Maybe it makes sense it was on that road to Fort Gondala.
That's where you fight the vampire clan later. It is really bizarre how you can't go into Fort Gadol in this game.
I could really go for a cup of tea. I haven't had one in ages.
Then I'll have to brew up a pot soon. The butler in me is positively giddy with anticipation.
Charlton is always so lively and fun.
And they sell great souvenirs!
Luga, is this your first time visiting Charlton? If there's anything you'd like to know about the city, I would be honored to educate you.
Huh?
Ah, so that's what interests you. As you seem to be aware, wherever people gather, such stories always seem to follow.
They do? But I've never heard of any ghost stories here.
Oh? Even the stories about the Cheryl Manor where you've stayed so many nights?
We're not falling for your jokes, Rowan!
I'm afraid there's nothing humorous about this. That manor dates back to the era of the 6 ruling houses. Naturally, it has a story or two to tell. Perhaps the most famous is the tale of the Headless Sentry.
Headless Sentry?
Yes. They say he wanders the manor every night, searching for his dismembered head. He opens one door, not there. He moves on to the next room, not there either. And then, with a loud crash, the door to your room suddenly opens. Oh my, what joy to get such a drastic reaction to my humble tale.
Rowan's awesome.
I mean, not gameplay-wise, but otherwise, yes.
These are really good, but we have to turn them in for a turn-in.
Do we have to do it like
Isn't
now?
that depressing?
Wouldn't it make sense if we're only going to do it by the end to make them and just hold on to them until we get a better gun?
That makes a lot of sense.
What can we make for the other characters too?
These are all so good. I just want all of them. These are basically extra spirit symbol effects.
Yes, they are good. So, what else can we make? Oh, the Blessed Blade's what I have now, isn't it? What do we need to make a detonator? That question could get me in jail. It's a pretty good weapon.
Yeah.
How's that compared to this hunting beret? Is it just better? So 4 of them?
Yeah. Sounds right to me.
Is the cat hairband really better? Because that's amusing to me if it is.
718685. Yep.
The fact that the cat hairband is an excellent piece of equipment is amusing to me, and it should be amusing to you too.
I think like the turtle's headband is a really good item.
Okay, the armor is where we have to think a little more carefully. Okay, well we should start off with the characters who can only equip one thing, like Alvin. Actually, the only character with 2 options is Ludger, right?
Look at all that.
Is silver coats, I believe, the only option for Mila and Rowan? And chain guard's the only option for Jude and Leia? And which one's better for Ludger?
So that's your 887, 851.
It's your choice between physical and art defense. Okay, that's much better armor for everyone. Now weapons.
Did I equip the other ones? Yeah. Because those other ones really.
Yeah, you have them equipped. But the rest of the party can use weapons.
That's such a silly looking weapon. Yes, that it is.
So this has cost us a lot of money, but our party just got a lot better.
Think about how much money, though, the elite, all the monsters and stuff.
Yeah, and we have several character quests to do.
Oh yeah, I was gonna stop by the... Actually, do we have... Is there a character quest in town? Yep.
This town is usually associated with Rowan, isn't it?
I mean, we just kind of get stuff for everybody. But let's see your contract.
We need an Earth Cape.
Oh, we need to look at... Yeah, we need to look at making the Earth Cape. Let me just grab a couple of these that we'll know we'll be completing. Because these two we might wait on.
How much do we need for the debt?
Hello. Oh, a loan payment?
100,000.
That would be an upgrade, but it's...
Not over. Well, over some stuff.
We have characters using leather boots. Client Douse, by the way. Did you notice that?
Yeah. We could buy fine boots. Well, not really. We don't have a lot of money.
Yeah, if we had overflowing supplies of cash, it makes sense. If I recall, this one's just more talking.
Hey, there you are.
There's a boss
Are you
fight.
okay? I saw Drissel while I was out snooping for leads. She said a bunch of Spurious agents have gone missing in action.
Mighty Spurious agents MIA? Must be one dangerous job.
She thinks a fractured dimension might have something to do with it.
How does Drissel know about a fractured dimension?
Very here. We've detected a new fractured dimension, but...
Agents go in, but they don't come out. Am I right?
So you've already heard.
Is it that dangerous?
All I can tell you is that an agent's ability level determines the level of danger. The last communication I received from an agent indicated that the Divergence Catalyst was an extremely powerful monster.
Wonderful.
Stand by for the coordinates of the fractured dimension. The rift is in Burmia Gorge. Do be careful.
I'm coming too. I don't like the sound of this one bit. And I owe you one anyway.
I'll come too. If I didn't, who knows what horrible things our intrepid reporter here would write about me.
Do you have to invent an excuse every time you help someone?
Leia, if you think it's dangerous, why are you forcing yourself into our party? And who do we want to bring, Elise?
That's what makes the most sense.
I mean, I really like
really
Mila, but I can deal with Alvin. Elise probably gives us the best party. Probably is not really the correct word for that.
Just Elise gives us the best party. Oh, my foot fell asleep.
We should buy more veggie sticks before we go. You did? Where did you?
I did it while you were taking a bio break.
Agria?
You're late, moron!
Yep.
I've been blowing up your phone all day! And why have you got these men with you?
What is hilarious?
What?
Oh.
Sorry. Oh well.
Good to meet you.
Huh? And who is this doofus right here? So Jude dumped you, and this guy's your rebound? Really now?
What? No.
Whatever. Do you want to write your stupid story about the monster here, or what? About ecosystems and poachers, or whatever. Weird to hear you talk about complicated stuff like that.
Huh?
Hello, your story.
Yeah. And Leia asked us along for backup in case there was any fighting. Right, Leia?
Not a bad idea. The poachers have stuck that damn beast so many times, it's out of its mind.
Right.
What an airhead. I'm going on ahead.
What is wrong with her?
Everything.
Well, we might as well follow her.
Yeah. If we're lucky, maybe she'll lead us to a clue.
Jinkies.
The answer to your question is everything is wrong with her.
Hey, we're
well,
not too far from
never
getting
would've
power
expected
charge
this.
too.
You and Agria chasing down a story together? What exactly is going on here?
How should I know? I guess we work for the same company in this world? I don't know.
Agria's a journalist? Oh boy. Although she does seem a lot more pleasant than the Agria from our world.
Sounds like you have history with her.
Well, she used to be one of Gaius's subordinates. She fought us a whole bunch of times.
Believe it or not, she was actually the scion of a noble family.
Oh, that's fair, because children from wealthy families always turn into upstanding citizens. Right, Mr. Spent?
That one hurt a little. But how can you still defend her after all the verbal abuse she's heaped on you?
Well, she went through a lot. It hurt to know she hated me to the end. Anyhow, I never thought I'd see her again. How am I supposed to react to this?
I never thought you'd ask me that. How am I supposed to respond to this?
Hey, don't imitate me.
That sounded just like you.
Oh, come on, you thought that was funny? I don't sound anything like that.
But hey, I still think you need to get out of your head. React naturally.
You can't bear to take Leia's side and make her happy.
You were trying to change my mood?
Oh? Just a gentle push from a mature adult. No need to fall all over yourself thanking me.
Trust me, I won't.
I was just staring at that aura the whole time.
Yeah. Me too. It's painful. Oh, there we go.
That's a pretty good find.
I mean, they're not super.
No, they're not, but it solves an immediate issue for us. Don't you like having immediate issues solved?
Let's put this venomous stinger in our pocket. It'll be okay. It won't accidentally poke through our back.
It's dangerous, Rollo. You hold it.
Preferably in your mouth, right?
Rollo might be safer holding it with its belly. Stole a poison
What just
stinger.
happened?
You didn't notice?
Oh, that's because she has that ability on where running triggers a
Still
steal
funny.
effect. Howdy. Wonder if we could get crown feathers doing that. Just entering battles and running.
Sounds tedious.
See if there's... If we're guaranteed one every time. Not that tedious. Gets it out of the way now without grinding or leveling.
Why is the game raining tofu crackers on us?
I don't know.
Agria seems surprisingly eager to work with you.
Yeah, I guess this is a future we could have had.
Mila learned an art. That's awesome. And I like piles of cash. In real life and in games.
Damn it, Agria.
I prefer it in
How
banks.
far
It's
did
a little
you
safer.
go?
Here, have a bee's nest.
I mean, if you were just walking around and you found a chest with $2,700, would you really be upset?
No, not particularly.
I'd happily climb to the remote corner of some gorge for it. No matter how many guys along the way said hello there to me. And this area is a silly place to have ominous music. Well, I guess we were guaranteed to find that anyway, and more tofu crackers.
I'm using up our... Hopefully we run into the thing shortly, and I don't run into any more enemies.
Because we're about to run out of recipe?
Yeah. I did buy a medium, so it won't like be out. It would just be nice to not use the medium.
Kinda surprised you used it right away instead of waiting.
I thought we fought this thing more quickly.
Hello there.
Hi.
Another art for Mila. This is great. So by staying home, Mila has been greatly enhanced.
She doesn't have a home. We destroyed it.
This game's
remember?
depressing. Wizard 2 is a great skill. I know you're a fan of that ability.
It heats up so much TP, but it's so good.
That's a good skill that you should find a way to set.
That.
No reason not to give Alvin. That's a great skill. No reason Alvin wouldn't have Flash Guard though.
Yep.
Oh, attack conversion. And sustained critical.
30%'s a lot.
What's defense conversion do again? Oh yeah, that's not a good skill.
Alvin has a lot. With Elise in the party,
Yeah,
there's
that's
no
not
reason
really
to
valuable. Those aren't great, but that's only 4 points. We need what? How many total?
16.
Life up and mind up really aren't great.
I mean, it's free max TP. We can do this for now. We'll want to get those.
There's 2 more characters in our party. Stamina 2 and Spirit 2. That's a really good skill. Why would you ever turn that off?
Because the AI
it's just free run and you get it. And it's a link skill, so it's shared with your partner. Like, that's a worthless skill. And stealing isn't useful. Elongated staff isn't useful. A good skill. What's morale support do? Yes. That's the skill we've been waiting for. Wizard is a very important... Wizard 2 is a very important skill she just got.
Chicken run on, that's not important either.
The warrior skills, I believe, only affect Tipo off, so they aren't relevant now. What's renewed confidence do? What are you trying to set?
HP surge.
It's not that important. She won't die very much.
There's stuff that's worse that we could easily get rid of.
But I really wasn't kidding when I asked the question, what does renewed confidence do? Something you would use a lot more than I would. Okay. And my TP pool is sad. Because we didn't heal it in before. AI Alvin just wasted all of his resources. None of those arts that Mila got are especially great, but it is what it is. Hey look, a ton of arts got upgraded. So you have the thing set for our level?
So, I'm gonna take a wild guess here and say that's the monster? This won't be easy.
It's no surprise the whole ecosystem's out of whack with that thing on the loose. Those damn Olympian poachers really did a number on it. Nothing left to do but put it out of its misery.
The poachers are from Olympias?
Duh! Isn't that what your stupid story is about? These bloodthirsty Olympian thrill seekers?
How awful.
I hate those Olympians. Hate them to bits. Massacring spirits with their Spyrex like it's no big whoop.
But Maxwell made it so they can keep using their Spyrex for a while, right?
It's still a fact that Spyrex kills spirits! And they just put it out of their minds. Just because they're too stupid to channel spirits, they think they're entitled to use their damn Spyrex. Won't be long before Riza Maxi is a wasteland, just like Olympias.
But that's why everyone's working so hard on Spyrite technology.
What? You're taking their side now?
It's not like that. It's just, I've seen people in Olympias who are trying really hard to solve these problems. And I want to believe them.
That's who you choose to believe? Huh, you really are the most gullible person alive.
Why don't you trust Olympians?
Seriously? They treat us like we're a bunch of barbarians.
You are.
Oh, and then there was that time they tried to invade Riza Maxia and turn us into fuel. Remember? Why the hell would anyone ever trust them? What? Have you got a problem with that? Huh? Ow! What the hell?
This is no time to be picking fights. We gotta put that beast down, remember?
Fine. Then I'll handle this myself.
Wait!
Agria!
Good to know she has as good a judgment